Hi, in this video tutorial, we're going to discuss the C environment setup, local environment setup. If you want to set up your environment for C programming language, you need the following two software tools available on your computer: text editor and the C compiler. Text editor. This will be used to type your program. Examples of few editors include Windows Notepad, OS Edit Command, Brief, Epsilon, Emacs, Nano, and Vim or VI. The name and version of text editors can vary on different operating systems. For example, Notepad will be used on Windows, and Vim or VI can be used on Windows as well as on Linux or Unix. The files you create with your editor are called the source files, and they contain the program source codes. The source files for C programs are typically named with the extension .c. Before starting your programming, make sure you have one text editor in place and you have enough experience to write a computer program. Save it in a file, compile it, and finally execute it. The C compiler. The source code written in source file is the human-readable source for your program. It needs to be compiled into machine language so that your CPU can actually execute the program as per the instructions given. The compiler compiles the source codes into final executable programs. The most frequently used and free available compiler is the GNU C++ compiler. Otherwise, you can have compilers either from HP or Solaris if you have the respective operating systems. The following section explains how to install GNU C++ compiler on various OS. We keep mentioning C++ together because GNU GCC compiler works for both C and C++ programming languages. Installation on Unix Linux. If you are using Linux or Unix, then check whether GCC is installed on your system by entering the following command from the command line dash. If you have GNU compiler installed on your machine, then it should print a message as follows. If GCC is not installed, then you will have to install it yourself using the detailed instructions available at this link: https://gcc.nu.org/install/. Installation on Mac OS. If you use Mac OS X, the easiest way to obtain GCC is to download the Xcode development environment from Apple's website and follow the simple installation instructions. Once you have Xcode set up, you will be able to use GNU compiler for C and C++. Xcode is currently available at developer link. apple.com/technologies/tools/ installation on Windows. To install GCC on Windows, you need to install MinGW. To install MinGW, go to the MinGW homepage, www.min.org, and follow the link to the MinGW download page. Download the latest version of the MinGW installation program, which should be named MinGW version.x. While installing MinXGW, at a minimum, you must install GCC Core, GCC G++, binutils, and the MinGW runtime, but you may wish to install more. Add the bin subdirectory of your MinGW installation to your path environment variable, so that you can specify these tools on the command line by their simple names. After the installation is complete, you will be able to run GCC, G++, ranlib, D, L, tool, and several other G, N, U tools from the Windows command line. But if you want the easiest method, then download code blocks from this link: http://www.codeblocks.org/code::blocks is a free C, C++, and Fortran IDE built to meet the most demanding needs of its users. It is designed to be very extensible and fully configurable. Finally, an IDE with all the features you need, having a consistent look, feel, and operation across platforms. Let's practice writing C programs. This calculates the area and circumference of a circle using a preprocessor-defined constant for pi. Although, I haven't shown you how to make calculations in C. If you know algebra, you will have no problem reading the code. There are There are a few things about this second program that you should note. First, it is fully documented. Professional programmers often ignore documentation on one-time only programs, thinking they will throw them away, only to find that they end up using them over and over. It only takes a few minutes to document a program, and it is always time well spent. If nothing else, it helps clarify the program in your mind. Next, look carefully at the formatting for the print statements. Spacing is controlled by a combination of tabs and format code widths. The double spacing for the end report message is controlled by placing a new line command at the beginning of the message. Finally, note that the program concludes with a return statement that informs the operating system that it concluded successfully. Attention to details, even in small programs, is the sign of a good programmer. Prints attributes of a complex number. Complex numbers with arithmetic. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.